guys, welcome back to the channel. Jenny here, the Uncrafty Crafter. Welcome back to this week's WIP and Chat. WIP stands for work in progress and chat, of course. So anyway, my current WIP is this Chuck Pinson, Inspiration of Spring Meadows. I'm doing it for the Chuck Along 3 event. Sorry if you see this cord dangling here and there in my way. I can't move it anywhere out of my way. So anyway, grab whatever you're working on and work along with me. So I've been using a combination of this tray and this tray, just back and forth, because I get bored easily. And I like to just use multiple things. And I'm in a very confetti heavy spot here. Let me roll my sleeves up so I can get to work. And let me get something to drink really quick. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I have, what color do I want to work on next? I will do these brown down arrows, which is this color. So yeah, as I said, this is a Bella Art de Nicole tray. And this is a half-size tray from Muni Made. And I'm using my beautiful pin from Enabler's Outpost. It's so pretty. How are you guys doing this week? Inquiring minds want to know. I'll set this down here so I don't forget what I'm working on. But yeah, this is the Chuck Pinson Inspiration of Spring Meadows. And I'm doing it for the Chuck Along event that's happening in March. It is, what is today? March the 15th or 16th? I don't know. But needless to say, we're halfway through the month. And I'm less than halfway done with this canvas. So I don't know that I will get it done in time. But I will try my hardest. That's all I can do, right? If you're doing the Chuck Along, how far have you gotten on your canvas? At what point are you on your canvas? Quarter of the way done, halfway done, 3/4, already finished? Yeah, I don't know, other than the fact that, I mean, I haven't really ran into a ton of confetti up until this spot now where I'm at. I mean, there was a little bit here and there on the bottom that I've worked so far. But now it's really like this spot here is super confetti. So we'll see the further I go. I was excited that I was able to use my multi-placer a lot here on this green part. Because there's like 3 different shades of green there, but they were all like where I was able to use my multi-placer, which was nice. I liked that. I am still using, hold on and I will show you, this gray putty. This one is grape. And I got this one from Sensible by Design putty from Canada. And I did an unboxing of this and a few other yummy scents the other day. And you can see how much I've used out of that. Like, not much at all. I've only dug in at like maybe 3 times, and that was between 2 different pens. So I have it in, this one isn't the grape one, this one is another pecan pie one, but I have the grape in this one, in my multi-placer in this one, and also, what other pen did I, oh, it's over here in, I switched out the my 4-placer for this 7-placer. So my one is over there. But I filled this pen up once. I think when I first got it, it may be the one that I filled up the first time. I don't remember when I unboxed it, and I'm not had to change it out yet. So it's been really awesome. Still like the glue dots in my single placer though. So there's that. I was thinking about doing that. There was, shoot, give me a second to think. Beth from Shine Like a Diamond and Jeremy from JTMJ Crafts had mentioned doing a cover minder challenge video. And I'm like, I don't have very many cover minders. I don't have very many pins either. So I didn't bother doing like the pin challenge. I could totally do a tray challenge, but because I got a lot of trays, but they're all mostly from the same 2 or 3 companies. But anyway, so I don't know yet if I'll do the cover minder challenge or not. I mean, I literally have like maybe 10 or 15 cover minders, which I know that sounds like a lot, but I don't know. Compared to a lot of others out there, they've got like umpteen million. Oh. Oh, well. Some were gifts, some I bought, some were just kind of like, oops, wrong spot. You go over here. Some were, where's my Golden Girls cheesecake one? Like, this isn't even a cover minder. This is something Elizabeth Inslee sent me, the owner of Enablers Outpost. She sent me this because she knows I love the Golden Girls, and she's a Golden Girls fan too. However, it's just a keychain. It has no magnet on it, but it's kind of heavy, you know. So I use it as a cover minder sometimes. I love it. I love my little cheesecake. Big fan of my cheesecake. Elizabeth is something else. She's so sweet. She's sweet, but also a little, like, sassy. You know what I mean? I love her to pieces. And Edward just cracks me up. He has to be one of the funniest humans on earth. But they sure know how to do good work. I have another pin in the works, which I'm excited about. Can't wait to get that one. So my pin collection is growing slowly but surely, and I have another pin coming. I have a chunky pin from Bev at Bev B Diamond Paints. So I'm excited to get that. She had let me know that she shipped it out today. So I was like, yip, yip, yip. Exciting. How about the Craftably stuff? Anybody? Tell me what you got if you did the Craftably pre-order. I haven't placed my order yet. I have things in my cart. Kind of like Still just deciding. I know they said they had a couple of weeks that we could, you know, do the pre-orders. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time, see maybe if Diamond Art Club has any kind of new releases coming out in the next week or so. And possibly, according to that, may rearrange my Craftably order, but I don't know. They've got some really cute ones, I know that. Super cool stuff. And they've added a lot of new artists. Oops, total phantom drill there. But yeah, they've added a lot of new artists to their shop. So I am pumped because I loved the red Christmas tree, or the red truck Christmas one that I did. Loved that one. It's beautiful. And I loved working on it. Everything was perfect. The canvas was great. The drills were great. Everything. I loved it all. So I can't wait to see. And I know that they've changed some things too. Like their tubes. Somebody had said that their tubes are going to be different. And I'm not really sure. Something about them being purple and plastic. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, confetti, confetti, confetti. So, nothing new on the front this week at the house. Jolie, I was actually talking to some friends, some YouTube friends tonight, in a little chit chat we were having, and I was like, Jolie is, I don't know, it's like the last couple of days she's been doing this, like she's been smacking me, not like in the face or anything, just kind of like smacking my leg or my arm. And I can tell by the way she's acting that she's like, she's not doing it because she's mad. She's just doing it. And so I can tell that she's like wanting to see what kind of reaction I'm going to give her, you know? And so I keep telling her no, 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 no. And she just keeps doing it. And I'm like, oh, God. So I want to nip it in the bud quick before, you know, she tries to get out of hand or anything. But also, just other things that she, like, tries to see if she can get away with. You know, like standing on the arm of the couch. Or like not coming to me when I tell her to come here, and she just stands there and looks at me like, and just like Shay, Crafting with Shay here on YouTube. She was one of the girls I was chatting with. She said she's just testing you, like your boundaries, you know what I mean, and seeing what her boundaries are or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell. That's what she's doing. It's been so long since Eli was that age that I don't really remember like going through that a lot with him. But I don't know, she's just a rebel, man. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to probably turn on the whole like, ouch, you hurt mommy kind of thing, you know. Ugh, that breaks my heart though. But sometimes you know, you just got to find, I guess, what works, because each kid's different, and you kind of got to figure out what works with what kid, you know? But yeah, and she just thinks it's funny though. You know, when I tell her no, and then she does it again, and then I'm like, no, and then she laughs and keeps on doing it, and I like give a stern face. It's hard to not crack a smile. Sometimes I have to turn my head completely away from her, because even though it's not funny, it's not like it still ain't cute sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want her to see me laugh and or even smile. So I try to, like, if I feel that smile coming on or a laugh coming on, I turn my head away from her or cover my mouth, you know, but the girl is cray cray some days. I'm just like, She's gonna be the, she's gonna be that one kid that, you know, like the opposite of her brother. So funny how kids are so different from one another, right? I know I've said that before, but it's the truth. Oh well, she's something else. She's, her hair, she does not like for me to brush her hair. And so I'm like, try to brush her hair, because if she don't let me, then it ends up getting like rat nesty, you know what I mean? And that just makes it all the worse, because then that's even more difficult to brush. She's got thin hair, but you know, I mean, I had thin hair whenever I was growing up, and I remember my mom brushing my hair, and oh my God, I had the most tender head when I was little. And Jolie's kind of like that too. She just does not like for her hair to be brushed. So, I have to like condition it really good to make it easier for me to brush her hair. And she don't mind a bath. She loves bath time, but she does not like getting her hair washed. I'm like, you can sit there and cry all you want, but I'm washing your hair, sister. And then she gets mad and squalls some more when it's time to empty the bathtub out, you know. Sometimes I give her, and you can judge if you want, I'm sure most of you parents out there have done this, but like the kitchen sink bath, I much prefer giving her a bath in the kitchen sink, because she's still so teeny tiny and she fits in the kitchen sink. And it's easier on my back than bending over a bathtub. But anyway, I'm not above giving those kitchen sink baths. Her birthday is coming up. Oh my God. She's going to be 2 next weekend. Or this coming weekend, I guess. And I know I've been talking over and over and over about the little kitchen, play kitchen. And I was talking to my husband, and we decided that we would probably just go ahead and get her one now, since she's already, you know, showing an interest. Thank you all for your feedback and comments when I mentioned that last week. I appreciated it a lot. So I think we're going to go ahead and get her one. And then when she's a little bit older, you know, we can get her something different, like the little like grocery store thing, you know, like the cashier stuff. I mean, it's so funny what little kids like, you know. But we need to get her a cake, and kind of figure out what we're going to do if we end up like inviting anyone over. I doubt if we will, just because it's, you know, I don't want to invite anybody over and anybody bring something on us, or me take something on, give somebody else something, you know what I'm saying? So if we do have anybody over, it'll be very, very small. Probably just my sister and her husband, and that would probably be just about it. And I hate it because I want her to have a nice birthday party. And maybe, you know, we'll do that. Maybe we'll just let it be us on our actual birthday. And then whenever it warms up, then we'll go ahead and have an actual party, like outside. But still, it will be a limited number of people. Because I ain't all about, you know, when we had Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was like stressed the entire time that people were going to come down sick, or we were going to come down sick days after, you know. So I don't want that to happen. Not even a little bit. So this section here is, like I said, super, super confetti. Do that other brown arrow. These are the boring colors. I believe it's this one. Yep. And what I tend to do with super confetti spots like this is try to like do the like larger majority colors first, like I did here with the different color greens, and then the browns I'll do because there's more majority of those, and then kind of go back and hit the little confetti spots. And what I do when I get to that part is I kind of just eyeball which ones I need, pull them all out, set them off to the side, and then just go one by one and just do all the colors. And that kind of makes it a little bit easier to handle, I guess, for me. But it's still a headache, you know. I can't imagine right now trying to do, have like multiple trays out. I know that a lot more people are doing it because all these cool little organizers are coming out where you can have multiple trays all out at once. But right now, like months ago, when Jolie was still like not mobile or crawling or walking or climbing, that would have been an option. But now she's like, I could, no way, Jose. That could never be an option for me. And sadly enough, as bad as it is, I'm thinking there's another down arrow that I missed. I'll see those from here to eternity. But anyway, I have been thinking about rearranging my furniture here in the living room to make it so that my desk is not easily accessible to her, because what she likes to do is climb up on the recliner, lean over the arm of the recliner, and get stuff that's on my desk, because my recliner sits right beside my desk. And so if I move my desk in a way, if I rearrange the room in a way where my desk or the recliner or the couch or love seat is not like right next to my desk, then it would be much easier. but I have a very limited, I guess, option as to where I can move things around, because this is not a ginormous living room, but I have a couch, a love seat, and a giant recliner, and a big desk in here. Not to mention end tables and an entertainment center under the TV and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to have to play it by ear and see what I can figure out. I mean, this baby gate that I have around my desk has been a lifesaver. 100%. Cannot imagine even trying to have a craft desk without a baby gate at this point. And it's funny because we have other baby gates in the house. Like we have one in Eli's room. He's tall enough that he can climb over it, you know. But the baby, if his door is open, the baby can get in there, and he's got toys that she shouldn't have. Like, she still puts a lot of things in her mouth, and he's got a lot of, like, small toys that he plays with, that, like, the little, like, miniature Legos that you, like, put together, and they got, like the head of these little Lego characters is literally, like, as big as a pencil eraser, you know? And so I'm constantly, like, nervous that she's going to get a hold of something she's not supposed to have. And so plus the dog likes to go in his room and chew up his toys, and then he gets mad at the dog. And so I just leave a baby gate up in his room because he can climb over it easy peasy, and that's not a problem, but it keeps the dog and the baby out. And then we have another baby gate up at the end of our hallway, going into the family room, because we have a living room and then we have a family room, and there's a hallway that runs between the two. But we have a gate up at the end of the hallway, and that's just to keep her, like, in this part of the house whenever I'm in here, and so she's not, you know, tearing the house down while I'm in one end of the house, you know. But when we first got that put up, Poppy hated it because she would get left behind. Like, we would come through, shut the baby gate, and then Poppy's, like, there on the other side of the baby gate, can't come in here with us. And then at the time, Poppy was still a puppy and in a chewing phase, and for whatever reason, Poppy enjoyed chewing on wooden things. And it was a wooden baby gate, and it was the kind that's got the, like, crisscrossy that, like, crinkles up like an accordion or whatever. So little by little, you know, would go through there, and I'd be like, yep, Poppy's chewed the gate up again. Poppy's chewed the gate up again. Poppy's chewed the gate up again. And then now there's an actual, like, hole at the bottom of the gate that Poppy has literally chewed through. And so she's kind of made herself like a little doggy door where she can come and go through that baby gate as she pleases. Jolie can't get through it. It's too little, but it's plenty big enough for Poppy to get through. It's hilarious. I can't believe she did that. But I told Dale, I'm like, because now we're struggling with keeping Jolie out of the utility room. She wants to go in there because that's where the dog food and the water bowl is, and we have that automatic water bowl now. And she gets in there splashing, and then the splashing in turn makes more water come out of the automatic thing, and then it just ends up flooding the utility room. That's happened once, and then almost happened 3 or 4 more times since then. So I'm thinking, I told Dale, I'm like, well, we can just take that baby gate that's at the end of the hallway, put it in the utility room. That'll keep Jolie out. But the dogs can go in and out of there and eat and drink as they please. Problem solved. And he's like, yeah, but we'll still need another baby gate at the end of the hallway. I'm like, yeah. What's your point? We'll have to get another baby gate. At least until she's too big and can climb over it. Which I can't believe she hasn't done yet. I catch her not really trying, but like I'll see her like put her foot in like one of those little diamond shaped grooves when you open it up, you know how it does this thing. And so whenever it's all the way closed, those little diamond shapes are like all the way open and she can get a foot in, and she kind of like halfway steps up or halfway, you know, but she's still so short. So and I think it's a little bit taller than average baby gate. Could be wrong, I don't know, but it's tall enough I can't climb over it. Dale can, but Dale almost breaks his neck every time he does. Same with Eli. So it's shorter than like the typical gate like that's in Eli's bedroom. So I have yammered on about nothing but baby gates and Jolie smacking. I think that's all I've talked about. La la la. Oh, while I was cleaning out, you guys know I got that new microwave over the stove. I love that thing. It is awesome. But we got the new microwave over the stove, and I cleaned the cabinet out the day that we installed, or the day that they installed it. And it's funny because, you know, some of that stuff like goes in that top cabinet and it's like never to be seen again, you know. It's like 15 or 10-year-old bottles of thyme or cumin or Mrs. Dash that's all like dried up and not even good anymore. So I threw a few of those things away. But then I ran across this empty like butter bowl, butter dish, like not a butter dish, but like a plastic butter bowl with a lid. I think it was Blue Bonnet. Can't remember. And it was empty. And Dale was like, is this trash? And I'm like, no, that's not trash. And he's like, it's an empty butter bowl, Jenny. I'm like, I know, and it's not trash. I got all offended. And he's like, okay. So, story about that butter bowl dish. It was my mom's. My mom used it whenever they lived here. And basically, she had one use and one use only for that plastic butter bowl with the lid. And what she used it for is she would keep sugar and cinnamon mixture in it. And then she would use it, you know, fill it up and then keep it up in the cabinet over the stove. And she really only used that cinnamon sugar mixture when she would make monkey bread. And so, other than every once in a while when she would make like toast, I loved when she would make this, but she would like make toast and then with the butter, she would like butter it, and then she would sprinkle that cinnamon sugar over the toast, over the butter, and then like put it in the oven for just a couple of minutes, you know. Oh my God, that's so good. But anyway, she didn't do that very often. That was usually like a quick, like when I was little, like a quick, you know, just grab and go kind of thing in the mornings, you know. And at that point, grab and go literally meant something like that because we didn't have all those kind of like convenience foods that they have now back when I was in elementary school, you know. So, but the monkey bread, she would make that, and that was really about the only thing, like I said, that she used the butter bowl for. So, whenever he was like, and then I've used it since we moved in here. I'm like, I continued to use the same bowl. I mean, my mom didn't take it with her when they moved to my grandparents' house. So, you know, I just kept it and used it. And then it's not until after, you know, a parent passes away that it's little dumb things like a plastic butter bowl that you like cling to, you know. I know that sounds so stupid. I mean, I know that it sounds crazy, but it is, and I don't think it's, obviously it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a plastic butter bowl, but everything to do with the fact that my mom used it, and, you know, it's memories that you have, you know, so. But anyway, he's like, okay, well, we won't throw it away. I'm like, I know we ain't gonna throw it away. But, now it kind of makes me want to make monkey bread. Oh, it's been so long since I've made monkey bread, though. But Mom used to make it all the time. And some of you may not know it as monkey bread, but some people call it pull-apart bread, I think. But God, it's so good. But basically, all you do is use like biscuit dough and like tear them into like one biscuit, like into fourths, I think. And then you dump all the little biscuit pieces into the sugar and cinnamon mixture, shake it around till they're coated, and then drop them all down into a bundt pan. And then at the end, when you're done with all the biscuits, you pour a glaze, like not a glaze, but is it a glaze? I don't know. It's kind of like a yummy mixture of, I think, brown sugar and cinnamon, and I don't remember exactly what all goes in that part. I'd have to look that up because I always forget and have to look that part up when I make it, but it's so good. And when we were little, me and the other kids would be like, you know, Mom would try to be all prim and proper and cut a piece, and we're like, no, we just want to pull it, you know, just just sit and pick it all off. Oh, yummy stuff. Not seeing any more. That can't be right, right? I don't see any more. And I know that there are more. There's always more. Okay. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's see. Put that one in there. Grab another drink. Let me see. Do maybe one more color. I'll do this. I'm not sure. I guess I'll do this hashtag. There's a little bit of that. I'll do that little hashtag. Pound sign. I need to get caught up on TV again. I'm getting behind all over again. Because I've been watching, not different shows, but watching something different, which is the Good Girls that we were catching up on for the Murderous Monday stuff. And so usually what happens is when we're doing our Murderous Monday thing, then I end up behind in other shows. Ugh, it's the worst. So I have to, why did I think there was a bunch more of those hashtags right here? Oh, I see those percentage signs. I think that's what I was thinking of. Daggone it. Are there no more hashtags? Huh. I don't see none. But anyway, yeah, I get behind on other shows, which is the worst. I'm like a year behind on one of my soap operas. Oh, that's not even, I'm not even lying. That's the truth. I watched General Hospital for forever, and then I'm like way behind on General Hospital. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. All right, guys. I am going to call it a night. And, probably, there's some hashtags right there. Oh, my God. See, it happens every time. It never fails. Okay, I'm going to get off here. This is how much trash I have right now. I'm actually using this. I got this macaron, whatever you call it. This little plastic wax caddy from, I think, Caddyard when I did their mystery diamond painting. Super cute, right? And I was like, oh, I'll use that for trash. So I took the wax that was in it out because it was just a little, you know, round plate of wax in there. So I took the wax plate out and used this for my trash. But that's how much trash I have currently for my Chuck painting. So anyway, that is what I'm gonna finish with tonight. Thanks guys for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up before you head out the door. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 to get notified the next time I decide to upload another video. These are so bright and shiny. I know you can't see it, but when I'm like move different directions, it's like just little diamonds everywhere. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. All right. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a happy Tuesday and a great rest of the week. Bye.